神の息吹満ちる大海。それは星を滅ぼし、空をかける船を落とす神の罰。フェイトグランドオーダー、コスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト。寝台巨神海洋アトランティス。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We're on Heracles Island here, and this is not a good title. This makes me feel like we have something we gotta worry about. Delight in your extinction, native life forms. Yeah, let's see what happens. Mind you, it's a berserker and something else, so we'll see. If it was a question mark, I'd be big worried, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, we're on the ship. I see. Continue to patrol the area. Whatever you do, do not let them get away. Kirshtaria. We've located the Chaldeans. It seems they've made land at Heracles Island, as our troops there failed to check in for their regular report. Oh ho. So they not only managed to survive, they're even going after temples now. They must already have eyes on the Theos Kleronomia. It would seem they very much embody the resilience and shamelessness that were so emblematic of the old human race they represent. If Koyanskaya were here right now, I have no doubt she'd be tickled pink by this news. Now that you mention, I haven't seen the fox bitch around for a while now. What happened? The foreign god bite her tails off over her failure in India or something? No, I'm having her monitor the polis for the time being. Like the people, right? Besides, the foreign god would never interfere with her affairs. There's no hierarchy between them whatsoever. I'm sure you know as well as I do that Koyanskaya is nothing more than a spectator. She's an arms merchant who always provides just a bit less than her customers need. As far as we are concerned, she's neither friend nor foe. She's merely vermin we will need to exterminate when all is said and done. Wow, okay. That's exactly why I just want to squash her now and be done with it. If you put it off till the last minute, it might end up being too late to do anything about her. Alright, I'll just focus on the meal at hand for now. So, can I go now, Kirshtaria? You're not going to stop me from killing Kaldi anymore, right? Well, say something, damn it! You're not going to tell me to let him go again or some crap like that. Try to tame your mindless bloodlust for once, Canis. Who? We are gods, and so our master deserves far more respect than that. My brother is right. You're like a stray dog baring its fangs at the slightest provocation. It's pathetic, really. What is it asking you, you little brats? Oh, okay. Alright. Just keep running around your master like a couple of sad puppies and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Okay, yeah, okay, no, I've seen her in, like, art and stuff. I've not seen this guy. I've seen her, though. She gets fan art. I recognize her dumb little head thing. But obviously, okay, they're brother and sister. Okay. Well. I never expected to hear that sort of thing from a mongrel just barely capable of following simple instructions. Don't bother, brother. It's not as though she can do anything more. You got a death wish, huh? Why don't you just say so? I'd be more than happy to make twin kebabs out of both of you. Or are you gonna start crying and begging the gods for help again like you did the last time you died miserably? I have no idea who they are. Like, I don't know a name for them. Enough. You are all servants who have sworn a contract with me. I know you can behave better than that. You may have your differences, but you are all comrades fighting for a common goal. If you insist on fighting amongst yourselves, you may do so after that goal has been accomplished. But Kirshtaria, these brats keep mouthing off at me even though they haven't done a damn thing to... Canis, it was you who wished to serve as a warrior, whereas those two serve as my aides. Their job is to facilitate communications between Zeus and myself. Of course, the nature of your work will differ. Or is this your way of saying you wish to come to Olympus in their stead? Like hell I'd ever set foot in that creepy old city. All those smiles everywhere you look make me sick. Oh, that's an interesting... All the smiles, huh? Getting some big One Piece vibes from this. I'm sure. Olympus is a grand as holy city, A savage like you could never hope to understand its utopian glory. Shut it, Blondie. Well, what's it gonna be, Kirstaria? If you're not gonna send me after them, does that mean you're letting Odysseus go instead? You better not be sending these damn twins out in my plate. No, none of you shall go after them. Odysseus, Zeus has granted us a divine message. Oh? We've been authorized to make use of Artemis. Uh-oh! I'm trusting you to handle the cleanup. Understood. Hey, Kirstaria. Let me just make sure I got this straight. Chaldea's on an island now, right? You really are quite dense, aren't you? I know it must be difficult for you, but do try to refrain from asking Lord Kirstari to spell out the blatantly obvious to you. Indeed, Lord Kirstaria knows full well what he's doing. I take it we're just here to observe then, Lord Kirstaria. Correct. I want all of you to remain on standby at one of the islands neighboring Heracles Island. Atlantis' defenses are fundamentally Odysseus' domain. We should not intervene unless there is no other option. I trust that's all right with you, Odysseus? It is. Your consideration is unnecessary but appreciated. All you lot need to do is sit back and wait. Very well then. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of, Odysseus. Agreed. Come, brother, let's be on our way. So Zeus couldn't even find the balls to let us have a decent fight. Ah, this sucks. I apologize for the commotion, Odysseus. I hope it won't deter you from focusing on your task at hand. Attention all soldiers. Olympus has given us authorization. We will fire the primary cannon again as soon as we can confirm Chaldea's presence on Heracles Island. Does it mean we're going to destroy the whole island? Yes, it does. I see. That ought to make them really happy. Will it now? I see. All the more reason to proceed as planned then. We will let them bear witness to the cannon as powerful as Lord Zeus himself, capable of destroying the entire planets. The arrow of the moon goddess. Oh boy. Oh, this island has no idea what's gonna happen. Oh no. Oh hey, welcome back. Where'd you guys go? We went out to hunt some demonic beasts, but I'm afraid we couldn't find any. Too bad. Gotcha. Well, hey, don't sweat it. Some days luck's just not on your side. Okay, I won't. So where's Jason? Is he at the tavern again? Yep, same as usual. Just like yesterday and the day before that. It's nice to see some things never change. Another peaceful day with no worries at all. I'm surprised they don't make fun of him for being a drunkard. Isn't that a good thing? Well, yeah, I guess. I want to be a soldier. Huh? Who's that? Oh, is it another trauma child? Yeah. Oh, you're slightly older for a trauma child, but... He's literally little Timi. He's literally little Timi. They'll be here in a few days, Timi. You just have to be patient until then. I know, but I can't wait. Nothing's happened these last 100 years. Huh. Hey there. You guys aren't from this island, are you? You're the courier's friends, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh man, I really never know what to say to guys like this. Hi, Timi. I'm glad to see you're doing well. No arrows through you. Oh, hi, Corday. So, who are you guys? Oh yes, my name's Mashkirialite. I'm Tanner. Well, good to meet you. Man, there's so many of you. I heard there haven't been this many non-islanders here for hundreds of years. Damn, he's talking about centuries like we would decades. So, what's it like outside this island? I've asked the old men about it, but they always just say the same things. They say things are the same there as they are here. But I don't buy that. I think there's got to be something different about them. I mean, if there weren't, there'd be no point in the islands all being separated like this in the first place. And there's got to be a reason behind everything the gods of Olympus do. Is that why you want to be a border guard? Yeah, it is. Once I'm a border guard, I'll get to see what things are like outside the island. And I figure, if I can see what things are like outside the island, maybe that'll change something for me. Does that mean you're bored with your life here? Nah, not at all. Besides, I'm only 100 years old. I've still got my whole life ahead of me. How old are you? I'm guessing what, 300 or so? Physically, I'm still in my 30s. Mentally, too, actually. Really? Huh. Never took that for you. Huh? Now, that's enough of that. Anyway, good luck with becoming a border guard, Timi.
Thanks! I hope you'll be there to watch my tryout.
Well, I don't know if I can be there for that, but I'll certainly be rooting for you either way.
Oh, gotcha. Anyway, I'd better go. I still gotta run an errand for my dad.
Okay, see you later then.
Yeah, later.
He's gonna die so fast. Well, it doesn't take a bright and cheery type to see what's going on here. Why, what is going on here? So you didn't pick up on it either, huh, Master? Well, you know, guessing part of it's got to do with the fact that you're one of the island's few visitors. But I'm pretty sure that Timi kid's got a crush on you, Corday. At least I think he does. That's ridiculous. Of course he doesn't. We've barely even spoken more than a few words to each other. How could that be enough to develop affection for me? I can think of 2 big reasons why. Unless there's some other reason for his feelings. Well, this is also just a guess, but maybe he thinks you're pretty? I see. Well, I still think this all sounds very silly, so I don't think we need to discuss it any further. Okay, sure thing. I just don't have the guts to point out that she's obviously got a crush on Master herself. Yep! Now come on, we still need to let Jason know that we're back from the temple. Right. I believe Drake said this would get Jason to understand what happened, though I'm still not sure what she meant. I wonder how things will turn out. Another day, another delicious drink. Though I've got to say, I'm surprised that people here almost never seem to imbibe anything themselves. Still, there's something to be said for enjoying a drink in peace and solitude. If you say so. You're the kind of person who thinks it's not a real bar if it doesn't come with a raucous crowd, aren't you? Well, take it from me, there's nothing wrong with drinking alone and getting lost in the thoughts of old friends. Damn it, Heracles. Well, sure, there's nothing wrong with thinking back on friends. But in your case, it only ever ends with you muttering the same line. Just let me drink in peace, will you? Oh. We're back, Drake. Oh, hey, welcome back. Good timing. I was just thinking of closing up shop. You're not open at night? Kind of a weird choice for a bar. What can I say? Everyone cares more about staying healthy than having a drink. No, wait, that's not right. It's more like they're so healthy that they don't even need to get drunk. So this bar of mine's just something I do for fun. I've lost more money on it than I can ever hope to make up. How long have you been here, Drake? Good question. I guess you could say that all the booze kind of mixed up my past, present, and future. And speaking of booze, there's an idiot here who's lost himself in it, serving or not. You kept your promise, right? Go ahead and wake him up. Wakey, wakey, Jason, time for school. What is it? Oh, it's just you lot. What's this all about? If this has to do with joining you, We just came back from the temple to the north. Huh? What about the border guards there, huh? Did you fight them? Did you? You idiots! What the hell were you lot thinking? Now it's only a matter of time until Odysseus realizes we're here. What else could we do? We needed Theos Kleronomia. You mean you stole some Theos Kleronomia on top of that? Damn it, general purpose Kleronomia or not, given the situation, there's no way he won't send more guards, soldiers here. And when he does, the villagers are gonna lead them right to me. It won't even occur to them to lie. I'll just have to run for it. That's perfect. Maybe it's about time you started thinking about setting sail again, Mr. Captain of the Argo. Drake, this was your doing, wasn't it? Got it in one. Wow, she looks cute. Whoa, she looks so cute. Wow, Drake, you look amazing right now. Well, what about you? What are you gonna do? If they find you here, and they will, they're gonna kill you too. Is that what you want? Of course not. But I can't set sail on my own, and Poseidon's curse won't even let me if I could. So I'll just find somewhere to hide on the island. Luckily, I doubt Odysseus is all that worried about me anyway. Any servant that can't fight or leave this island isn't going to be much of a threat. Drake? Don't worry. I can always come back once this all blows over. And with enough time, I bet I can even figure out a way around this curse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sounds like a lot of commotion going on outside. Oh, come on. Don't tell me Odysseus' soldiers are already here. That's not what it sounds like to me. It sounds like somebody is upset about something. Let's go check it out. Is little Timi already dead?
Listen to me, will you? Artemis's cannon is going to blow up this island at any moment. You've all got to evacuate to another island right now.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Orion?
Hey, Tanner.
What are you talking about, Orion? What do you mean a cannon is going to blow up this island?
Exactly what it sounds like. Artemis is going to fire a cannon at this island in order to take you guys out.
He's telling the truth. The main unit has already begun preparations. It won't be long now before she fires the cannon. Who are... I am Artemis. I rule over the Greek skies and stars.
Is that true?
How do we know she's not just pretending to be Lady Artemis? No, wait, there's no faking this divine light. Strictly speaking, I'm just a terminal. Something closer to Artemis's familiar.
What am I doing? I should be prostrating myself before her right now.
Huh? No way. Is that one of the gods?
Come on, Timi, get down on the ground already.
Right.
I repeat, my cannon is targeting this island as we speak. The only way to survive is to run away from here as fast as you can, even if it means swimming to...
Run away? We'd never do that.
Yeah, that figures. They've been here their whole lives. They probably can't even imagine living somewhere else. One of the gods is finally paying attention to us. Why would we be afraid to die? Huh? Oh boy. So that's how it is here.
Are you freaking nuts?
I don't know who you are, pal, but if anyone's nuts here, it's you. Yeah, you want us to run away? To give up the honor of bathing in the moon goddess's sacred light?
But you're all gonna die.
And? Oh boy, they have no okay. I knew it. I had a feeling this is what the people here would choose. Thank you, Lady Artemis, thank you. Has defects banished from Olympus is the greatest end to our lives we could have possibly hoped for. Oh right, I almost forgot. You non-islanders should probably run for it while you still can. But we can't. What about you, Timi? Do you want to escape with us?
Me? Of course not. I'm staying right here.
But I thought you wanted to be a soldier.
Huh? What are you talking about? Having the gods accept us is way more important than becoming a soldier, right? My eyes got huge! I mean, it's a shame that I won't get to see you anymore, Corday, but there's no way I can pass this up. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I understand. Well, what are you still doing here? If Artemis is telling the truth, then we don't have a moment to spare. So come on, we need to get ready to leave now.
But...
If it wasn't possible for these people to escape, then it would be the hero's job to stay behind to help. But if they're refusing to escape, then helping them isn't our responsibility. Now come on, let's go. Wait, what about Drake? Well, shit. It's a little more dire than I was expecting things to go, but nothing to be done now. Yes, this is goodbye. You don't have to stay here, Drake. Please come with us. I told you I can't, much as I wish I could. There must be a way. I'll carry you myself if I have to. You're weirdly sweet on me, aren't you? I guess another version of me must have helped you guys out a whole bunch before. But it's okay. If I've got to go, going out with some good booze ain't the worst way. Looks like I'll be taking a page from your book, Jason. Drinking alone and getting lost in the thoughts of old friends. I see. Thanks for everything, Captain. Don't worry about your tab. I'll make sure to leave it right where it is. Drake. No, we gotta say goodbye, Captain. If we were on my ship right now, I'd be happy to award you with the title of Navigator First Class or something. But here on land, well, it just wouldn't work.
Tanner.
Will you fight with us, Orion?
Yeah. You bet I will.
Yo, welcome to the team.
Here we go, all set.
Good, looks like we're all on the same page. Now we... Oops, just a sec, I almost forgot. Jason? key. That's the key to the chains locking my ship's helm in place. Take it. It's your ship now. You want me to use the Golden Hind? But that's yours. It'll just disappear when you do. No, it won't. Not as long as you reinforce its existence with some Theoscleronomia. Wait, are you saying... Once you do that, it won't be the Golden Hind anymore. It'll be the Argo. Oh! Besides, what's a captain without a ship? Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm not so high-minded as to turn down a gift being given in earnest like this. But I don't want to hear any complaints about what I do with your ship after the fact. You got that? I got it. Oh, and here, it's for you guys. Sorry, what is that? What is this Devil May Cry item? What is this? I think it's some kind of treasure that belongs to one of the gods here. Go on, take it. I found it at sea when I ran into the biggest sea monster I've ever seen. It was glowing so bright it practically screamed, "Look at me, I'm the heart," so I went ahead and plundered it. I can't believe it. This should be impossible, but it's real. This really is my father, Poseidon's divine core. Oh, you just had that! But how did you get this? You're a human-based heroic spirit. How did you possibly defeat Poseidon? I just happened to get lucky. The wind, the waves, my luck. They were all going my way at the time. Of course, I got slapped with a hell of a curse to make up for it. That hurt so much to breathe, I think death would actually be a relief. But I had a feeling, something that told me I couldn't up and die until I pawned that thing off on somebody else. You. I can't believe you were holding on to something that valuable all this time. Yeah, we'll take good care of that. Yeah. Whoa there, I almost said something way out of character for me. Well, go on. You better get out of here before it's too late. You sure as hell don't want to get wiped out because you stuck around shooting the shit for too long. Yeah, you're right, Captain Drake. And I won't let your hard work go to waste. Rest assured, I'll take the tiller from here. Oh, that smile. Oh. I sure hope that's not like a permadeath sort of thing, like what happened with our other servant. Oh my god, I've forgotten the name already. The memories are being wiped away when they die! You know who I'm talking about. Oh, my body feels heavier than I expected. Maybe all your unhealthy living finally caught up to you. Neza! There we go. We're servants, damn it. We already lived our lives. That said, I was pretty mentally blocked for a while. It's probably what's causing it. Oh, is it just dudes that we're fighting? Okay. Damn it, these demonic beasts are gonna slow us down. Ugh, I still have to break out my own sword for this. Hey, Tanner. You're a master, right? Then show me how well you put me to use. If you do a good enough job, I'll consider teaming up with you to be the backward thinking way out. Wait, what? I'll consider teaming up with you to be the backward thinking way out of this mess. I don't get what you're saying there. What? Are you sure you don't mean forward thing? What? You team up with me. Let's just drop that subject. Of course. After all, it's not like I have any other weapons at my disposal right now. The trick to survival is to use whomever you've got. That goes for parents, lovers, and enemies alike. Alright, all hands, ready your weapons. We have to finish this lightning quick. Is there gonna be a turn limit? I wish it would say if it did beforehand, but it won't. Yeah, we can't even use your noble phantasm. Why would I use you, bro? Why would I use you when we have Super Orion here? Who, by the way, I realize I was using incorrectly, but check this. If I bring in you, she can shuffle the cards. And if I then bring in you, where's you? Where is she? If I bring her in, then I can lock the cards if we have enough busters with him. Right? Sorry, lock and shuffle. I got them backwards. But you know what I'm saying, right? Basically, what's being said here is, screw your card dealing. We got this. So, let's give this a shot. So let's try that, because if we can lock a triple buster with him for 3 turns, oh my god. Oh my god. utterly going to destroy everything. See, we only got one, so let's shuffle. We got... see, that's... Okay, that's fine, sure. Then we can at least guarantee that. Okay, and we get C-stars per turn. Wow, that is remarkably really good synergy. So that's a 1-turn buster up. This is increase attack for 3 turns and gain some stars. So if we want to start doing that right now, we can. Pop that. 20 stars! Just a straight up 20-star gain, huh? So we can go 1, 2, 3 to get started here. Dang. Okay. I think the whole thing of the, you know, it doesn't matter what type it is, you will deal more you'll deal tons of damage. I think it's a little exaggerated, but let's see here. I mean, that's still good damage, but it's not nearly as much as some people said. They said the type advantage literally doesn't matter. It kind of still does. So let's hold on to that Argo there. Right. See, that's what we're looking for. Then again, I'm not using his other buster up, right? That's the 1-turn super buster, so fair enough. Okay. Okay, don't mind if I do for this, though. So let's go... You know what? Let's go 1, 2, 3, because then we'll kill, move on. Basically, yeah, we'll kill, move on, kill, essentially. No, we won't. Okay, never mind. There goes that plan. He's still gonna deal good damage here. Okay, and let's go... Well, we got triple this. So you know what? Let's just go... You have your crit up. Let's use that while we have it there. And pop that, why not? Because then we can go 1, 2, 3 for big damage here. Alright. Copper poison. Oof. And you can go 1... You know what? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright. That didn't kill. Thought that would. Okay. Well, let's just go ham here with him at the end. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh, those numbers. Bruh. Bruh, them numbers. Alright. Well, that's a good way to handle that. Right? These 3? Yeah. I hate feeling so sluggish. I say you're not using any of those nanomachines yourself, then? No, I'm not. I wanted to avoid getting mixed up with the gods here as much as possible. Though it looks like it might not be an option anymore. Come on, you useless good-for-nothings. Run, damn it! We've Sorry. We've sussed out the situation on our end as well. Do hurry. My ship's all ready to set sail, too. We can leave at any time. I've had a few people say, like, Bartholomew Roberts was Welsh, right? He wasn't, with this accent. And I said, what I say to that is, you don't want to hear my Welsh. That is a problem. So we'll go with what he looks like more than what he actually is. Oh, and I've already found the Golden Hind as well. It's the ship closest to your current location. I've just sent you the coordinates. I expect using your navigational system, I'm I expect using your navigational system to find that ship and escape the island will be your best bet. Coordinates received. We're almost there. Well, that's good. It's a good thing it's like where you want to go for food and you pop in your GPS for a restaurant you want. It's like, oh, it's just down the street. How nice. Thank you for the poison needles. All right, Argonauts head out. We don't have Argonauts. We have one. There are many that we don't have. I have a good number, but they're not in the story. We only have Jason, really. We made it to the Golden Hind.
Jason!
I know, okay, Francis Drake. I'm taking your golden helm for myself. From here on, you take orders from me. Got that? Got it. Okay, I've set the Theos Clearonomia to the ship. Starting repairs now. Good, that shouldn't take too long. In the meantime, all hands prepare to set sail.
Hey, Artemis! Artemis! What are you doing here? Come on, hurry!
I'm afraid I can't go with you. I'm forced to say stink to the main unit. If I board that ship, she'll know exactly where you are.
Are you serious?
Okay. And I know for a fact that she's going to shoot me. After all, no, I should not say. It's my fault that things turned out this way. I've made enough trouble for you as it is. It wouldn't be fair to impose further.
Artemis!
I'm not Artemis. I'm just an observational unit. I'm nothing more than a 4-digit model number that comes after the main Artemis unit's name. Still, it feels really good to know you respect my individual existence, even if that existence is about to come to an end along with this island. Goodbye, Orion. Take care.
We're about to set sail. Are you coming or not?
Artemis... I'm sorry.
Please, don't mind me. I think you're better when you smile. So does he still have his wife guy, Noble Phantasm? If not, I'm not using the one that the game gives me.
Okay. From this point forward, in accordance with the promise I made to Drake, the Golden Hind will be known as the Argo. Our first order of business is getting away from this island. And our second is rendezvousing with the Royal Fortune and the Nautilus. Now move it. Time is not on our side.
I want like the Golden Hind words to just change to Argo on the side magically. Shoot down. Shoot down. Shoot through. Shoot down. Shoot through. Gouge out. Pierce. Those are the only actions she is allowed to perform. They are all she knows. Her role is to shoot those who would oppose the gods. She takes no pleasure or joy in this task. It feels much the same as defragmenting her data stores. Relax, calm down. Her remaining emotion units continue to alert her to such concerns. She has no records, no memories of the time she has performed her task. She can't be bothered to remember them. How many thousands of years has she been floating in space? How many times has she used her arrows to bore holes in the land? It feels like she has been firing her arrows with surprising frequency as of late. She dispatched a terminal in part due to advice received from her central processing unit, but the terminal's reports were so incoherent and riddled with emotion as to be unusable. She considered scrapping the terminal but decided to give her a stay of dissolution. If the terminal refuses to comply, she will perish along with everything else. Humans have no value. Their only value comes from serving the gods. Humans have no freedom. Their only worth comes from performing the tasks given to them. Humans have no will. That is solely the domain of the gods. Behold the luminous Olympus. Behold the great city built atop a grand interstellar mountain range. What else could achieve such glorious heights but the power of the gods? Receiving coordinate data, authorizing arrow use. Low priority alert from observational unit incoming. This is wrong, do not fire. Alert dismissed by controller unit. This shot is made in order to demonstrate the power and glory of the gods. Besides, these humans were discarded from the beginning. They never should have been allowed to build a village, let alone a civilization. It must all be destroyed, every last bit. Yeah, I kind of got an idea of that when they said that. They're outcasts, right? Oh boy, that's bright. Here it comes, full speed ahead. So that's Artemis's arrow. Literally just an orbital cannon, not anything else. The light of the gods, it's here, it's really here. At last, a god is finally paying attention to us.
Ah! I'm so happy my heart could burst. It's been ages since we defects were banished from Olympus. We've lived out our meaningless lives for thousands of years. Some of us been waiting for hundreds of years. The gods abandoned us. They saw no meaning in our existence. For thousands of years we dreamed of your return. It took thousands more to accept that it would never happen. We couldn't even choose death. All we could do was keep living out our days. But now at last, God is looking down upon us once again. Oh, this is awesome. But there's a different thought that keeps nagging at the back of my mind. I wonder why Corday seems sad about this. Those other people aren't from this island, so they can't understand our joy. But in the same way, I can't understand her sadness. Maybe this is sadness I'm feeling. I mean, I'll never get to see her again now. Yeah, I'll never, ever get to see her again. I'll never be able to see her again or remember her smiling face, or ask why she was sad, or see her again no matter how much I might want to. Hell, I won't even be conscious. Oh well. Oh man, I should have gone with them after all. Well, there I go. I'm the quickest trauma child to be traumatized, except I died super hard. Goodbye, me.
Rest in peace, little Timi. Oh, see, now this is actually sad. Well, everyone's got to set sail at some point, and people who can't run anymore are going to get left behind. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's sad. It's lonely. It sucks. And a whole lot more besides that. But in the meantime, here's to your journey, guys. May your ship be blessed with luck as good as gold. See, that hits me harder than little Timi. On this day, a single island vanished from Atlantis' seas. That's better. Ah, now I can finally get rid of that unidentified noise. Oof. Oof. Really cutting it close. Hey, anyone fall overboard? I'll do a head count. Master! Here, I'm fine. Captain Nemo, Mandricardo. I'm okay, but I can't wait to get back to the border. All good here. Corday. Yes, I'm here. Orion.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And there's Jason. Good, all 7 of us are present and accounted for. Hey, this is my ship you're on now. Make sure you dress me as captain. Aye, aye, Captain Jason. Well, that was easier than I expected. Orion?
Yeah?
Orion, are you sure you're okay?
Well, maybe not entirely. I know full well that wasn't the Artemis I know. But even so, right at the end, I just need to mourn for a while. Don't worry, I'll get over it before we reach the next island.
It's okay, dude, I understand. Take your time, dude.
Great, thanks.
Hey, Captain, there's something spraying a bunch of water up ahead. Is it a whale, or maybe demonic beasts? Either way, make sure you have your weapons ready. Don't worry, that's Da Vinci. Oh! Da Vinci coming up, I see. Tanner, Mash! Da Vinci.
I seriously thought we were goners that time.
Is Bartholomew okay?
You rang?
Hell no, I guess we did.
Now that they fired the cannon once, we should have some time until they fire it again, but that's not exactly reassuring. I suggest we make land at a nearby island as soon as we can.
I'm with you. So, as the vaunted courier, surely you know which island is closest to us, no?
Of course I do. That would be Hecate Island to the north.
Hecate Island, huh? The name alone is enough to tell me that I'm gonna hate it there. But any port in a storm and all that, let's go.
Hold it, hold it. Don't you think their servant allocation is a little unbalanced right now?
I'll go back to the border. There's no point in me being here anyway. Fine with me. Now you, the one with the twisted personality. Oh, me? Yeah, that's fair. You stay on my ship. That same goes for you too, Orion. Corday, you can go. Are you sure? I'm happy to help. Your help is more than a little overbearing, physically and mentally. Okay. In that case, I would be delighted to have you join me on my ship, milady Mashkirielite. Oh, and of course, Master 2, of course. I, see. Can't let your guard down for a moment around this guy. Foo-foo. Oh, now I'm feeling better. I can make more selves again. I should be at least able to handle the ship's odd jobs. Alright, you're up, brave and easygoing Marines. Yay, we've got this! So that's what you meant. We'll go to the Royal Fortune and start by scrubbing the deck. Woohoo! And we'll stay on the Argo. Woohoo! We've always wanted to sail a legendary ship. Is that so? Well, if you're all Nemo clones, you should have no problem keeping a boat ship shape, right? Of course! After all, we're Nemos with the power of Triton. That said, I don't think we'll get along with our father Poseidon very well. Not a problem. All right. Set sail for Hecate Island. We can worry about what sort of hellscape awaits us there after we finish making our getaway. All right. Onward. Looks like we got crews for all the ships. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's gone. Wow, it's gone. It is just a blue crater. Where was the last one? Wasn't it over here? I'm surprised there's no crater over there. Or is it like somewhere where we just don't see? It might be. Yeah, it just might be. Well, Hecate Island. Or Hecate, but I think it's Hecate. I looked this up before. Yeah. Let's just do that again. Let's just do it again. Why not? Nothing's gonna stop me. Let's go. We've confirmed that Heracles Island has been obliterated. Amusing how it meant the same fate as the servant Heracles we were forced to contend with. What else? 2 ships were seen leaving the island right before Lady Artemis' arrow struck. They're clearly headed for Hecate Island next. However, it will take some time until Lady Artemis is ready to fire another arrow. Send in a squadron of border guards. Oh, and one more thing. There she is. It's time we decided where we're going to send the dog.
Yes, sir.
Is it another Cerberus thing? We made it. Oh, well, that was fast. This is Hecate Island, Tanner. Oh, and this may be too little too late, but should I be calling you Master? You can if you want, but if not, that's fine too. It's whatever. Okay then, Master it is. It's got such a funny ring to it. Figures there'd be demonic beasts lurking here. Guess we'll have to just take care of them quickly. Go on then, get to it.
Want to take care of him? You want him taken care of quickly? You better get in here and help us.
Fine. Oh, this is such a pain. I sure hope he has some character development. I really do. That's another... I heard people say, like, oh yeah, I really like Jason by the end, so I could see him getting some character development by the end, right? Or maybe they just like the fact that he's a jerk still. Sure, either way. Well, let's actually have you just start with some of this, just because might as well do that. Do some good damage to start. You won't be doing much to him. Okay. Charge prep, buster down. Don't like that. Ah, why are you so smart? Why are you going after the ones that you know you want to do? I don't like that. So yeah, let's hold on to this till later though. That's some good gain. That's thanks to his CE there, gives way more gain. Alright. Ooh, actually, let's lock those, baby. And, yeah. Let's get some stars. You know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Let's get big, stupid, strong. Because then what we can do is we can go hit, buff, hit. Let's try that there. Yeah. And then get big, strong, and then kill the other, and then next turn we'll be able to do that again. Well, not the super, but... And boom. 43. Not bad. Okay, so let's go. One, you know what? Let's go, honestly, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Dang. Okay. Was hoping for a little bit more, but hey, that's fine. We'll get to kill these dudes right here. Let's pop a heal on you. You're hurting. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Big old demon boar. Okay. Well. Let's get you some big buffs. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Boy, they are quite that buff for their stuff, you know, their defense is quite a lot. There you go. You're done. Okay. And, yeah, here we go. Does the centaur count as a wild beast, I wonder? I assume so. Okay. I mean, we got Buster down, but it should still do fine. Yo, yeah. Nice. Someone pointed out that his voice is just Kahulin doing the Kahulin voice, and yeah, you're not wrong. But I do detect a little bit more wildness, just a little bit. Ku is a bit cooler, right? He's a bit more level-headed, just a bit. Alright, not to belabor the point now that it's all said and done, but Hercules Island is completely gone. Artemis's primary cannon destroyed it in a single shot.
Let me ask you something, Holmes. Why were those people so willing to accept death? I mean, most people would do damn near anything to avoid death, no? I certainly would. Even the people in China were terrified for their lives when it looked like Qin Huang was about to kill them. To be sure, there were some things we just can't run away from, no matter how much we want to. But I dare say everyone comes across something that, at least somebody like that at least once or twice in their lives. But that didn't seem to be what was happening there.
Indeed it wasn't. It's probably because gods will be gods.
What do you mean?
For those of us in ancient Greece, the Greek gods could be fickle, cruel, or generous, depending on how they felt on a given day. They weren't fair, reasonable, but that also made them more human.
It's true. As far as we were concerned, the gods were close neighbors. They could be friends, enemies, even lovers.
Hell, even you have Poseidon's blood in you. I might be Captain Nemo, but I'm also Triton. Oh wait, does that mean me and Orion are half-brothers? Wow! I guess it would, wouldn't it?
Us? Brothers?
No way. You smell like a shark with all that ammonia around you. Oh! Shut up, I don't care. My point is, the big difference between this Lostbelt and proper human history is people's perception of the gods. And that's not all. Unless you find a way to take out Artemis, you'll never have a hope of cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Precisely. I expect that Tree of Emptiness will put up tremendous resistance to being cut down. If Artemis were to take advantage of that and fire on us, then we'd all be done for. Which would mean our first priority, as I suspected, is doing something about the mechanical Artemis. Ideally, I would like to use a noble phantasm to destroy her. Is there anyone here among us with a noble phantasm capable of destroying a mecha god in orbit? Stop wasting our time, Sherlock Holmes. We all know there's only one of us who could pull that off. Yes, quite right. My apologies. Orion, I'm afraid you're our only hope.
Just a moment, Holmes. There's something we have to ask before we even get into the technical possibilities. Can you bring yourself to kill Artemis Orion?
It's not about whether I can or not. It's whether I will or not. And I will. I have to, in fact. I have a very compelling reason to do so now.
Whoa, you're not talking about getting revenge on her, are you?
No, it's not that. I'd never fire my bow for revenge. I can't.
Well, that's okay then. Very well, next question. Is your noble phantasm physically capable of destroying her?
Not at this point, I don't think.
Figures. Let me show you the footage we captured once more. Da Vinci Nemo, what do you make of her from an engineering standpoint? She looks to be about 1.5 kilometers long. Wowie, that's big! It also looks like she can control her movement and doesn't orbit the planet like a satellite. The one thing I can say for sure is that this technology far surpasses anything humanity had as of 2020. I'm guessing that primary cannon of hers is the only weapon she's got.
Apparently it's called Shooting Star Artegia, gold that pierces planets. At least that's what the Artemis told me. That Artemis told me.
Yeah, and we saw how powerful it is when it destroyed that entire island. If we hadn't been partway through a zero sail when she fired at us, both the shadow border and the Nautilus surrounding it would have been vaporized. It looks like her weak point, or rather the section we need to target, is the one here that kind of looks like a head. Given how thick her armor is and the primary cannon's position, I feel safe in saying it's our only shot. Of course, it's going to be real difficult to reach it with a run-of-the-mill noble phantasm, and let's not even discuss sending you to space to fight her directly. But what if we can?
But on the bright side, at least we know our target. All we have to do now is figure out how to hit it. And given how big this Lostbelt is, we're bound to find something we could use to shoot her down if we just keep looking. At least, we might, right?
It is possible, yes. Now, I have a suggestion. I say once we make land, we ask the villagers if they've seen any other outsiders, by which I mean servants. Then we make our way straight for the temple.
So we can get more nano machines?
That's right. We're gonna take all the Theos Clironomia we can find and use it to power the hell out of Orion. Simple yet effective. Speaking of the nanomachines, let me tell you what I found in my analysis of them. Their components are completely safe. There's no sign of toxicity and no way for them to erode their host cells. Even their reparation process is strictly limited to improving their host's physical body's performance. There are also limiters in place to prevent the machines from consuming too much energy, overstimulating the host's metabolism, or otherwise going berserk. They're made out of a metal that doesn't exist on our Earth. I think we should call it orichalcum. Oh, I like the orichalcum. Why is there a C there? Orichalcum? I thought, but it's not the Kingdom Hearts spelling. I'm gonna call it orichalcum anyways, even if that should be orichalcum. I don't know. Or I'm gonna call it orichalcum. We'll call it orichalcum until we learn otherwise. Orichalcum. I'm guessing nanomachines aren't what Plato had in mind when he came up with the idea for it, but you know what they say about hindsight. So basically, we're still looking for villages and temples just like before, yeah? Right, though of course if you run into any other servants who could help us, I'd like you to recruit them too. Because I'm pretty sure we could all use the help we can get against Odysseus. Do you think they'll be willing to join us? That'll be up to Jason and Tanner's negotiation skills. You could at least try to hide your disdain. How about you just mind your own business and leave me to mine? This is such a pain, all right. Just to be sure, you're all willing to fight, yes? Is there anyone here who doesn't actually care and would rather just while away the days until the world disappears? Here, right here. You're raising your own hand? Relax, I'm just kidding.
Well, cut it out. Poor attempts at humor and such bad taste are the last thing I need right now.
I'm coming too, of course. I might not be much use on the front line since I'm an assassin, but I'll make sure your backs are covered. Don't gotta ask me. I decided I was gonna go down fighting a long time ago.
Likewise. I mean, what's the point of living in a world where hardly anybody at all is my type?
That really is what it all boils down to for you, huh?
It's like I told you, I already made up my mind to destroy Artemis.
As for us, well, I don't think it's even a question, right? I see. All right then. But in that case, you're all going to do exactly what I say. Oh, don't me. Is there any other servant who knows more about Greece than me? How about one with experience leading a crew? I guess you have a point.
I'm just a hunter, so if you want to lead, be my guest.
Now, slow your roll there when it comes to defending humanity. We're the ones who'd be calling the...
That may be, but when it comes to field work, I don't depend on anyone's calls but my own. Well, his choice of words aside, he does make a sound argument. I don't yet know if it's because of Odysseus or because this Lostbelt is so vast, but we have been losing our connection from time to time. So we'll need someone on whom we can rely. We will need someone on whom we can rely present to give instructions when necessary. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a weird sentence. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take Tanner's, or rather, Master's opinions into consideration before making my final calls. In turn, we'll provide information and advice whenever we see fit. I believe this should be a suitable arrangement, at least for the time being.
Oh, very well then. But you make damn sure to take our opinions into consideration too, you hear? Remember, we've conquered no fewer than 4 Lostbelts to date and cut down the trees of emptiness in each of them one.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, so first we'll split into 2 groups. One group will look for the village, the other for the temple.
What if we all just stick together?
Right now, efficiency is the name of the game. We have no way of knowing when Odysseus might figure out where we are. Bartholomew, you go look for the village. You should already have a fair idea of the lay of this land, seeing how you were a courier and all, right?
Fair enough, understood.
The rest of us will head for the temple and get our hands on its nanomachines. Our first priority is Orion, but I'd also like to power up the rest of us as much as possible too. Also, try to find some leads on where to go next. Oh, and find some more servants while you're at it. Got all that? Yes, sir. What kind of reply was that? You need to start taking this more seriously. Anyway, if we're going to do this, we may as well get it over with. All hands get going. Oh, and keep transmissions to a minimum. There's no telling who might be listening in. New Argonauts, move out! I guess that's us, huh? I guess we're the new Argos. That's kind of cool. The Nautilus. It feels good to be back aboard a ship. Are you doing okay, Da Vinci? Sure, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure if it's thanks to the nanomachines or not, but I don't even feel any pain anymore.
You were feeling pain? Isn't Nemo the one who feels the feedback when the Nautilus takes damage?
For the Nautilus, yes, but not for the Shadow Border. Right now, the Nautilus is like a protective outer shell around the Shadow Border. So while I can take on damage the outer layer suffers. Yeah, there's just a few weird sentences sometimes, right? But it makes sense. I can't do the same for the inner one.
Really? Is that true?
No, don't worry about it, Gordy. Really, it's no big deal. The worst that happens is that I get a little sleepy sometimes thanks to all the thinking I have to do for the repairs and recalculations. But I think I'm treating myself to a stack of hot, fluffy pancakes topped with lots of honey later will more than make up for it. Be that as it may, we can't have you straining yourself during recovery, so we'll handle everything that would normally fall into your purview for the time being. Well, whatever we can handle, that is.
That's all very sensible, but there isn't much I can do.
In that case, how about a shoulder rub, Director? You can at least do that much, right?
A shoulder rub, eh? Very well. It seems the time has come to unveil the extraordinary chiropractic powers I developed by being forced to massage our homunculi's shoulders.
Huh? You mean this is actually one of your special skills? Man, Director, it seems like there's nothing you can't do.
Yes, well, it seems homunculi near the end of their lifespan tend to stiffen up something fierce, you see. When they go about saying things like, here I am on the brink of shutting down, and yet my master is too cruel to give me a little shoulder rub. Oh, if only I had a kind master, well within earshot, well, even a heartless, cold-blooded mage couldn't help but be moved to act.
Yeah, thanks for the backstory. Now come on, let's see what you got.
Alrighty, just sit back, relax, and trust that both your body and soul are in good hands.
Whoa, that does feel pretty...
Ow. Good lord, woman! How could such small shoulders be so stiff? Well, it's exactly what comes from being sedentary.
Well, wait, I think it's working pretty well. Nope, still works like hell. No. Well, look on the bright side. At least you're finally getting all that tension out. Now then, any change in the stratosphere, Captain Nemo? Not yet. My professor self is keeping an eye on the sky at all times, but so far nothing. Of course, we'll need to run for our lives the moment they detect anything unusual, so be ready. What are the chances of blocking another strike? 0. If she shoots us again, we'll all be vaporized before you can say brine. I see. Then I suppose there's nothing to be done but put on another pot of tea and wait for Mr. Tanner's team. Yes, hi. I'm Nemo Professor, the literal brains behind Captain Nemo. It didn't make sense to send Captain out just to collect nanomachines, so I was assigned to come along instead. As you can see, I can handle myself equally well in indoor and outdoor situations alike. I know I'm barefoot, but don't worry, I'm okay with it. Please, don't mind me. Just go about your business like you normally would. Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Once we've fooled the nanomachine dispenser, the only thing left to do will be to collect the machines in this container I brought. I trust it goes without saying, but I literally can't fight to save my life, so while I know I told you not to mind me, I am hoping you'll be sensitive enough to pick up on how I really feel. That is to say, please keep me safe. Don't worry, we know. Orion, you stay here and watch the ship when we're out. Okay, everyone, let's get going. Really? We're leaving Orion? Couldn't we leave anyone else? Couldn't we leave literally anyone else? Please. Maybe if I had a Spirit Orion to use. I'm honestly going to be using him so much here. All right, well, sounds good, guys. Peacefully reminisce around a fire will be next time. We'll see you then for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order as we head into Section 9. We'll see you next time for that. Ciao.